Hello and welcome to the video. This is a quick video showing you some of the latest stuff that I've got in from Foxeer. Now, Foxeer tends to send stuff in boxes, and some of these stuff you may have seen on other review channels. However, I've got a brand new box that's literally just arrived, so I thought it was a good time to kind of do a quick video and show you all this stuff. Because Foxeer certainly seem to be busy, and although most of us know them for things like this little camera that we'll look at in a moment, they're branching out into antennas and other stuff too. So the first thing on the list, and I'll put links down below if you want to go and find out more, is the Foxeer F722 flight controller, F7 based, kind of has the connector to go down to a 4-in-1 ESC, but lots and lots of pads on here for all your different connections, and quite nicely in the box you do get these little kind of standoffs too. In addition to those, then have a couple of antennas. First are these really tiny. These are the micro lollipop 5.8s. They're absolutely minuscule. These would be really good for a really small wing. Right hand circular polarized and good old SMA as well. So they'll fit most standard VTX units. And they also come with different connectors too. So there's some MMCX connectors as well. So if you wanted to have either SMA or not, these are a really cute way, particularly for smaller builds, to get a circular polarized antenna onto the model. And that's a micro lollipop, but this time again you can see it's right hand circular with the angled MMCX. Last thing from the initial batch, which like I said I think quite a few other reviewers have probably taken a look at, is this new little micro camera. This is the Razor, really small, perfect for toothpicks. This actually might go in a build that I'm just about to do. I potentially am going to put a flight controller in there that supports 2 cameras, and I would love to have one where I could look backwards over the wing as well as down. So that is definitely going to appear in a future video, so keep your eyes peeled for that. In terms of the later box, the big news, and most of the stuff in here, is that Dalprop now have 6 and 5-inch folding props. Now this is an interesting evolution of some of the smaller props that everyone was looking at a couple of weeks ago. The playing that I've done with the smaller blades has actually been really good, because what I quite like about them is the fact that they dramatically reduce the size of the quad if you want to put it in something like a backpack, because they fold up. But also they do, although they're a bit heavier and the performance is probably not at the same level as a stiff prop, they do take a little bit of damage because they will fold in. So so I might have a go at putting these on a model or two. It's always worthwhile getting an extra packet or two of these kind of things, but it's interesting to see that they've now moved up into the 6-inch stuff. In addition to that, a couple of extra things in this box with the new pieces too. First of all is this. This is the micro lollipop that we've just looked at with the UFL connector. So this is going to be a straight UFL. There we go. So now, no matter what you want to connect these to, whether it's UFL, MMCX or SMA, you have a version of it, which is nice. Right hand circular polarized too. And this time in this box we've got an F77 V2, which is the same flight controller but in kind of the 20mm mounting version. Again, really designed to be paired with a 4-in-1 connected via this little thing at the side, but with cute connectors too. So hopefully that's kind of interesting. So it looks like not only do we have the F722 in both the standard and the mini size that we can play with, and you'll definitely see a build with one of these on the channel coming soon. You also have what they call the micro lollipops in UFL, MMCX and SMA. So if you want a little antenna These are really cute ways to do it if you just want to plug it into your video transmitter straight out the box. New little camera, again that's definitely going to be used, and a move into much bigger folding props, which I must admit I quite like the idea of. The only thing I would say just with these is that it comes with 2 clockwise and 2 counterclockwise sets. If you break a single one of these or snap the hub or whatever, unfortunately it does mean that then you haven't got any spares. I personally, if you're going to order them, would order 2 sets, and then that way you have lots of spare blades and spare hubs. So rather than have to replace the entire hub with the blades like we do with conventional props, you can just kind of swap the individual piece out. And the only other tip as well is the hubs are quite deep, so you have to make sure there's a reasonably thick shaft to get the hubs in here, because the hubs are a little bit deeper than conventional props. Thank you for watching my video and watching right to the very end. If you want to find out what I'm currently working on, you can follow me on social media by searching for Painless360 in the usual places. If you'd like to become part of the inner circle, then you can become a Patreon. Details are in the description and you get lots of additional benefits. Check out the playlist section on the channel too. I organise all of my videos into playlists, and it's called something like Introduction to or for Beginners. All of the content is aimed so that you can start at the very beginning, and it teaches you that subject, starting with simple principles and moving up to teach you everything you need to know.